Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a meditation reading for you. This is occurring with a specific focus on Sun joining Pluto in the very first degree, the first minutes of Aquarius. And I will look at its impact on your communication, your intimate relationships, the way you are thinking and processing information. This is most relevant for those with Sagittarius rising, but it will be useful to you, those of you with any Sagittarius placements. I have laid out the African Tarot along the axis of the horoscope wheel. I will clarify with the Good Tarot, and I'm going to use 3 oracle decks throughout the reading. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. It is necessary and essential for these readings to be successful. I am doing personal readings, and the information for that is in the description box below. Again, thank you for all the support that you give me so that I can do something that I enjoy, something I love greatly. In your overall energy, Sagittarius, you have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is about a collaboration and effort you're making with other like-minded individuals. You're all leveraging your strengths, your skills in a diversity of areas so that you can create something of excellence, of increased value. This may be refurbishing a product or improving upon a service, something that elevates the standard to a high level and makes it available to more people. It's as much the way that you're working together that is challenging the idea of hierarchy that makes this experience so enriching for you, so that each member of the team, of the collaboration, is able to work from a place of strength, to lead when appropriate, to follow and learn at other times. This is a very dynamic opportunity for you, and one that you are fully engaged in at this moment. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the way others see you, the King of Wands. This is one of your cards, so this is about the energy that you have mastered in your excitement, your enthusiasm, your passion for this particular area of your strength. This is the way others see you, so it's likely that this project aligns with those things that you have accomplished or been engaged in for a long time. You're able, through the force of your passion and determination, to inspire others, quite possibly to lead others. But this is about pursuing your own dream. In the first house, the King of Swords, another mastery. And what's beautiful about this is that this bears on the area of your chart where Pluto and the Sun are conjoining. This is how you communicate, how you learn, and how you share or facilitate the learning of others. Your pursuit, Sagittarius, very characteristically, is always about honesty and the truth. But you have learned to mediate that in a way that doesn't alienate you from others. And in this particular instance, you're able to ask questions, to be curious in a way that leads others or leads a discussion towards a greater understanding of a diversity of truths. This is not so much about implementing or imposing the truth as it is about facilitating the discussion about the experiences of others, collaborating around a truth, a collection of truths. You may be called upon to present an idea or to articulate an idea because of the way that you grasp a larger idea that may cohere to a community or an organization. You may be writing something or speaking about something in a way that's really powerful. But this is also reflecting the growth that you're experiencing in the way that you acknowledge and take in information and are able to neutrally share that with others in order to facilitate their expression. In the fourth house, this is the house of your history, your home, your roots, the World card. You've completed or achieved something in as much as it relates to your domestic environment. You've completed a way of doing things, a way or experience of learning. This can be about your home life, a location you've lived in, a way of living that allows you to recognize and receive rewards or recognition for this achievement. This is clearly just a step or a level up on a path that you are continuing on. You're prepared for a new experience in this regard. And when it comes to home, this can relate to your family. This can relate to your children leaving home, for example, or you're moving into a new kind of housing. But you are being recognized, you've achieved something, you feel that your skills have grown and you've been able to master new areas of knowledge in this particular regard. In the seventh house of your relationships, you have the Seven of Wands, which is about setting clear boundaries. And it's interesting that this relates, in fact, to all areas of your life, where you've been clear about the things that you will and won't do, the areas where you don't feel you have the skill or receive the kind of feedback that you need, where you're really giving yourself the space to be excellent, a kind of liberation to work in those areas that reflect your strength and your talents. This is you standing up for yourself, speaking your truth more clearly and from a very personal point of view. This is owning your experience to the degree that you can speak about it. You're not allowing others to speak for you. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey Oracle card and ask Sagittarius if this is resonating for you, to please like this video, to share this with others, to comment below, and to subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled Surrender. I can release my need to control. That's interesting. And I'm also going to pull a Flora and Fauna of Africa. And I'm really contemplating this idea of surrender as it relates to the planet Pluto and its conjunction with the sun. Caracal is the animal I pulled, or the caracal, and the plant associated with that is Rosella, the key word being opportunity. Trust your intuition and follow through. Be aware of your surroundings and leap at opportunity. This is about being in possession of your talents and your gifts, releasing control of ideas as well as people or things that not only don't serve you, but that you don't feel a match with. Surrendering to that allows you to be graceful at this particular time as you pursue your opportunities, which are vast, and without an attempt to control every aspect of that opportunity or that event. The first house, King of Swords, is clarified by the Three of Fire in the second house and the Ace of Fire in the third house. Wow. Having a 3 of Pentacles as your overall energy and now a 3 of Fire or Wands is really about this collaboration that you are working on. Your part of this collaboration includes vaster networking, connecting up with people who may be far afield, researching ideas, looking at other models of activity that you would like to mimic, or you see some aspect of it that you would like to emulate. The Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands, is about your communication. This can be your ability or desire to speak about something, to express yourself in a way, about something in a new way, about something that is new, perhaps a business you're involved with or a project requires a fresh effort at marketing or presentation. Perhaps you are finding new areas to work through as a result of your ability to facilitate new ideas. You are moving towards the future. You're really pulling together achievements from the past into this new path. You're utilizing them as fuel to take you in a new direction. The World card in the 4th house is clarified by the 5 of Fire in the 5th house and the 2 of Fire in the 6th house. So this is a lot of inspired energy, a lot of enthusiasm and excitement that you may be feeling in your life, particularly in your personal life. You are absolutely inspired as you work with others, as you work with other groups to change the dynamic that has perhaps existed in the past where you were dictated to or confined by the rules of the group. In this way, you're encouraging others to work as equals in any effort to organize or work through a problem or find a solution. This is all about pursuing new information, gathering new information, turning the group's attention towards things that haven't been done yet. And this also involves the agreement among all the members of this group to accept that no individual or one person has the solution or has an idea about the way this should unfold, but rather that it is by working together. And ironically, the idea of learning together continues to come up, that you agree on areas to pursue for more information, that perhaps you turn your attention to creating discussions or negotiations around this particular project or effort so that you have the benefit of as many ideas and thoughts as possible. This is also about a kind of buy-in, helping others to support whatever you're creating or evolving so that it truly reflects the input of everyone involved. In the 7th house, the 7 of Wands is clarified by the 4 of Air in the 8th house and the Strength card in the 9th house. Ooh, okay, so now it's becoming clear the level of attention you've spent towards looking at your patterns, your own behaviors, your own actions or words that you have determined to have been failures, where you have been disappointed, where you have been hurt or broken or damaged in some way. And understanding, looking at those patterns honestly has involved a surrender to an experience that you've had without needing to judge that experience, but simply allowing yourself to feel your way through the experience of loss, regret, or grieving that you've had. And this is very much confirmed by the idea that you have worked quite tirelessly without any reward. You have worked on the value of your own effort. You've gained the skills and knowledge as a result of even disappointments, hard work, commitments that were not mutual or were not recognized for you. So that now you are experiencing a sense of gratitude for these lessons. These are the ways that you have been groomed, have groomed yourself to understand how to point your desire, your inspiration, your ability to pursue the truth and be honest in a way that is fruitful and productive. And that is primarily towards an acceptance of yourself. This gratitude that you're experiencing recognizes that you are indeed powerful, even if that has not been acknowledged by others in the past. You have skills, you have a unique talent that only you can craft and present in a way that will offer you the fulfillment and the satisfaction that you seek. The 10 of Wands in the 10th house is clarified by the 10 of Air in the 11th house and the 7 of Air in the 12th house. This is really confirming the desire and the ability both to surrender to difficult experiences of your past. This, beyond the experiences, you're really understanding the beliefs underneath those experiences that you may have unwittingly been loyal to. Beliefs, perhaps, that you were inculcated by the social order, as is the case for almost all of us, and the beliefs that maybe were undergirded by your family orientation, your upbringing, your formative years. These are a system of beliefs that have not made room for you. This is where you have experienced suffering and damage through your efforts to conform to something that wasn't in your best interest. And the considerable damage that you have sustained, considerable suffering that you have experienced by aligning yourself with a greater cultural experience, perhaps far beyond the experience you had as a result of your family of origin. This is telling me that you've always aligned yourself with something outside of the family structure, outside of what was familiar to you. You may have made this alignment in distinction to family members felt out of alignment, felt out of place in your family of origin, so that there were other places, perhaps even unseen or unknown to you, that you felt you wanted to pursue because you had a sense that that's where your fulfillment lay. As a result of this being out of placeness, not feeling as though you truly belonged, you have experienced severe and brutal criticism, being miscredited, not being credited for your own ideas or beliefs, but those being perhaps judged harshly, and that really impacting your formative experience of identity, where you might have felt that you were some kind of a freak, or you were certainly not in alignment with your family members, your family goals, or cultural expectations. This reading is indicating your ability to surrender to those things with the knowledge that they indeed were not for you, that indeed there is a community that you belong in, that there are like-minded individuals, that you have learned to negotiate and be inspired by those that were willing to work with you in a more creative way, in a way that elevated the strengths of all of its members rather than patterning itself on any kind of traditional hierarchy. I'm going to finish up this reading, Sagittarius, with a hummingbird oracle. Ooh. And what flew out is you know which way to fly. And the key words are natural instincts. I love this confirmation. Your natural instincts, those things you were always born to do or know, is pointing you in the direction of your greatest success and joy. Thank you so much for this reading, Sagittarius. Until next time, Namaste.